let's practice the microcosmic orbit. Start with your feet about shoulder width apart and a soft bend in the knees. Toes roughly facing in front of you. We're going to start out with spinal cord breathing, but we're going to do a slightly different variation that's going to help open up the cranial base and the top of the spine. So for this, have your hands up by your face in loose light fists, elbows at about shoulder height. And now what you do is, as you pull the elbows back, tuck the chin back and down, and you'll feel a little opening on the back of the skull. And you push the chest forward. And then you round the back, elbows come closer together, tuck the tailbone. Breathe out. And we breathe in, tuck the chin, open the chest, and out. Make some space between the shoulder blades. Nice slow breath in and out. I'll admit this variation looks a little bit silly, but by tucking the chin as we open the chest, it really helps to improve the circulation along the spine so that energy can flow. More cerebral spinal fluid can flow. More nourishing energy can flow. Two more times, nice and slow. And last one. Round forward, tuck the tailbone, and relax. Nice work. Let's work on clearing out some old energy so that we can start with a nice, clean slate as we move into the rest of our practice and into the microcosmic orbit. So for this, what you'll do is you're going to bring your hands up above the head in loose, light fists. And then if you can also come onto the toes off the heels. Then as you drop the heels, the hands come down, open up, and then out to the sides. And then you breathe out. And we breathe in and out. Now we speed it up. If you don't want to come off the heels, you can also just do this by just bending the knees like this. That's a little easier. Knocking the heels into the ground just helps to send the energy a little bit deeper into the bones and into the body. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. Pause. Close the eyes, feel the body. Now we got a nice little workout for the shoulders. So let's go ahead and bring your palms together behind the back. If this isn't so comfortable, you can also place the back of the hands on the low back, palms, or even hands on the side. Perfectly all right. But I'm going to place my palms behind the back. And then I'm just going to make slow circles with the head, ear to shoulder, chin to chest, ear to shoulder, and then the head doesn't go back, it just goes straight over to the other side. That just helps to protect the neck. So it's like you're moving your head in the shape of like a capital D, not a circle. And we can circle the other way. Ear to shoulder, up and across. And just go nice and slow in a range of motion that feels yummy or comfortable. Remember, our motto is no pain, no pain. This is not spin class. And now go ahead and bring chin to chest. Relax the hands down. Again, pause and feel. Now let's open the inner and outer gates of the wrist. So for this, about 3 fingers down from the crease of your wrist on the inside here, that's pericardium 6, and on the opposite side is triple burner 5. Unless I got those mixed and it's pericardium 5, triple burner 6. But whatever. Well, the point is that we're just gonna knock those points together. Opening the inner and outer wrist gates. And then switch hands. So the opposite one is on top and bottom. And now let's relax the hands down. Tune into the energy in the wrists and the hands. Notice anything starting to shift. Now let's go into a little bouncing and shaking, and then we'll go into our flows. You can breathe in the nose and out through the mouth. In and out. Activating the 5 pumps, the 2 arms, 2 legs, and the head. And then we can speed it up some and slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, all the way down. And notice energy is circulating. Now we're ready to go into our microcosmic orbit practice, sometimes called the small heavenly circle. The name of this flow is called turning the wheel. So what you do is you start out holding a Qi ball. And even though your hands are in front of you, you're paying attention to the energy at the base of the spine. And then, as you inhale and the hands float up, you're moving this energy up the spine, here to the head, then bring it from the base of the skull to the forehead, and then the hands keep going, and then you feel it moving down the front and center of you. You bend the knees, inhaling up, exhale down. I'll turn to the side so you can see what that looks like. We move the energy up the spine, up the Du meridian, which is yang in nature, down the front center channel of the body, called the Ren meridian, which is yin in nature. The microcosmic orbit has a tendency to build energy, increase energy. It also has a tendency to enhance the quality of the energy that's currently in the body. Meaning that if you were in a state that's nice and relaxed, calm, maybe even happy, you might notice more calm, more happy. If you were doing this and you were very upset about something, or maybe you were feeling some fear or anger, then, and you were trying to calm down, chances are, let's say you were feeling upset about something and you were doing this, you might just, you would effectively be taking that upset and just circulating it. So this is good to do if you're in a nice, calm place. There's other exercises that we can do to get to that calm place. And some practitioners also say that it can be beneficial to touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Feeling energy coming up the spine and down the front. I encourage you to move at a pace that's slow enough that you can feel the sensations. It's like when you chew your food more slowly so that you can give yourself the time to actually taste it. Inhale up the spine, down the front. Let's go around 2 more times, nice and slow. Last one. And exhale down. Holding a Qi ball. Let your hands pulse as you inhale and exhale. You might notice some power building in the hands. Now let's close out our practice by centering our energy. It's a little pulling down the sky. So we can inhale, hands float out. And exhale as we send waves of relaxation through the body. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhaling up. Exhale down. The hands are like a filter that cleanse and clear your energy field. Last one. And you can put hands over the belly, feet closer together. And as you relax the ankles and the legs, just let your body rock and sway like bamboo in the wind. A gentle breeze. Take a nice deep breath in and a breath out through the mouth. And relax. Nice work. Good job today. Thank you so much for taking the time to practice with me. And thank you for taking the time to invest in yourself and in your well-being. Come and join the Live Class Club. We have 3 classes online every week, And subscribers also get access to a video library with recordings of the last 10 practices. So there's no pressure if you ever miss one of the live classes. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Be well.